when we last left our heroes.
With the city of Smolderrock now being a smoldering rock, we find ourselves, aside from Sheelal, mostly intact. Expecting an unfortunate and abrupt ending at the hands of the ancient fire giant Brandyr, I revealed my situation to the rest of the group. I was met with intrigue and amusement. I feel at ease with this band of misfits. We now travel to Beluseo, Aaravani's old home away from home, a gladiatorial arena filled with the promise of fortune. But first I must entertain the notion of a fungal slip and slide in these murky caverns we find ourselves in. Gang ho. Arcane Amphitheatre. Episode 38. In Too Deep.
Any questions?
How fast? How fast we going?
You're not going fast at all, buddy.
Maybe the weight, you know? You gotta have a good solid back, like, good anchor.
How fast were you going, you ask? Initially, I mentioned this was not a steep incline. And as Mr. Kaixus begins barreling down, you will notice very quickly, Kaixus, that you are not slowing down. The incline continues to get faster and steeper and steeper and steeper. Swoom! You are barreling down.
My joy has quickly become fear. It's a good mushroom, though.
It's a great mushroom. You can hear behind you, Iska's just whee! Shoom! All the way down. The little ones, you guys are having a blast, spinning, looking at each other, going shoom, 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 shoom. Ajax.
Go faster.
Stop bumping into my
I'm gonna
mushroom.
run into you.
I do not want to go this fast.
Every now and then, I feel like we get right up next to each other and I bumper car him forward a bit further.
You have to, because there's not enough space
riding
next
the
to each
brakes
other.
the whole time.
Stop. Just go. It'll be fine.
Go around. This is wide
I
enough for
can't.
you to overpass.
Not in the river. Kaixus, a perception roll from you.
Let's see what we can see. Damn, 21.
Oh, Iska's next as well. So I will make her roll.
Sheelal's gonna shoot his rope out over to
What?
to Raggax,
Oh.
and he's gonna like lean back, cause you know he messed around with his creator's office chair when he was getting made, and while he was spinning, he realized if you lean back, you go faster.
Raggax also leans back.
You guys grab the rope, both of you leaning back, beginning to gain just a little bit of extra speed to really push you guys forward.
I can't see where I'm going. I've turned around. Can you please grab my mushroom?
I push you even further that time. No.
No, this is terrible. I kill.
Kaixus, 21 on your perception.
Yup.
You will notice that the river itself is also beginning to move faster and faster.
Huh. Well, you know.
You did pass 2 cave openings in this river.
Ooh.
And as you continue barreling down, you see it, the rocks, a ledge, and the water barreling over the rocks and the ledge.
It goes down.
It goes down. It goes down.
Yes, it do.
don't
It
go
do
down.
go down.
It do go down.
My eyes are closed. I don't want to ride this ride anymore.
I yell that it goes down, and I wish in that moment I had Misty Step. And
Are you just gonna stay on it?
No, let's see what I can do here. I mean, realistically, can I jump out of this thing?
I will give you an athletics or an acrobatics to try to jump out of there.
See if I have some magic that'll help me here. I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna have to. Actually, you know what? What's the furthest person away from me?
Aaravani, who's a couple 100 feet away from you.
A couple hundred, okay.
Ajax, go faster. Come on.
I know. He said it goes down.
It goes what?
It goes down.
Down.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to jump off.
Okay, just athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Neither. Great. 12.
You continue barreling down, and as you try to get up, the mushroom itself, as you lean to the right, it begins to capsize ever so slightly. You go right back to the middle, and you realize you are moving really, really quickly. You are only about 20 feet away from the edge.
In that case, I quickly cast Featherfall on myself and hope for the best.
You hear Iska going, "Are we trying to get off, or are we going down?"
Too fast, we're gonna go, but get close to me and we'll fall like little dainty feathers.
You hit the rocks, boom, and you go barreling over the ledge, shoom, and you just slowly fall. Iska's gonna try to jump. You see Iska go hit the rocks.
Oh, no.
As soon as she gets close to me, she'll fall slower though.
Are you casting Featherfall on her too?
Well, it's not so much shoot, I realize I don't have these updated. Does it work the same way in the new, in 1D&D?
Yeah, it has not updated.
Okay, then it's just if they're close to me.
What's the range on it?
When they have to be close to me when I cast it.
What's the range on it?
I feel like you two should be pretty close.
If it's 30 feet, she's within 30 feet of you.
60 actually, so if I get her.
Oh, even better.
Want somebody else.
You can actually get her and the two little ones.
Oh, perfect. I got all but Ajax and Aaravani. Good luck, guys. One of you guys has to have Featherfall.
I assume we hear now that it's gonna drop, is what the information I've been given is, or that it goes down. And I look over at Ajax, slow down.
I've been trying to, you keep bumping me.
As soon as you say slow down, you bump into Ajax one more time. Ajax, you spin so you're facing the right direction, and you see Kaixus go over the edge.
They went over.
Oh shit, I'm gonna
Jump ship.
I grab on to Ajax and I'm going to try and wrap him into my wings, and I just tumble out.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What are before I make you roll, what are the little ones doing?
I have a feeling I'm just gonna let it happen.
Raggax is so discombobulated. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't do anything.
The two of you continue spinning, and you're spinning faster and faster and faster and faster. And you see, Ajax, you and Aaravani see Kaixus go flying, Iska go flying, and then levitate for a bit, and then you see the other two go soaring. They hit the fucking rocks, and their bodies just shoom, they disappear into the dark. They're gone.
We're like
dead.
a fucking
Oh no.
a bolo getting whipped around
Yeah.
in the air.
As they soar, you just hear, "Don't let go of the rope."
What's the distance to the nearest shoreline?
Huh? The river itself isn't very wide. You could just try to tumble out. You just gotta be either dexterous or brute force it, because you're on a fucking mushroom.
Would I be able, with that trick I said, an athletics roll maybe?
You can do an athletics for me if you want.
All right.
It'll be a higher DC, but I will allow Ajax to help you if he is willing to.
What do you need me to do?
Do you trust me?
Sure, I don't know. I don't want to go tumbling.
Not a terrible first roll. This is advantage, I assume?
Yes.
That'll be a 19, but you know what? Just to be safe, if somehow this DC is a 20, I'm going to use for the first time for the 2024 rules, I'm going to use Second Wind. And I'm going to add that little tactical mind, which is a D10 I can roll to add on to a saving throw or ability check.
Using his resources.
So I'm going to do that. And that is an additional 8, so that is 27.
27, you wrap Ajax in your wings, tumble out, and you see the little mushroom cap go into the sky. As you tumble out, your body's hitting the ground, you guys roll for a bit, you realize how steep the incline is, and you begin tumbling downwards just to the lip of the cave, and you hit the wall, boom, and you stand up. You see Kaixus and Iska floating down ever so slowly.
We stop like right at the lip.
You're hanging off the edge, and I'm holding on to you.
Pull me
How
back.
far is it?
Pull me back. How far is it?
How far, though?
You don't see the bottom.
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
No.
Would the mushroom caps be illuminating it? And then would that get...
They have begun falling, and because they're mushroom caps, they sort of float in the air a little bit with the air resistance, and they're about maybe 50, 60 feet below you guys, but they're showing no signs of stopping either.
No.
Kaixus,
Yeah.
how far down do we gotta go?
I look down. I see nothing. I look back up. Why don't we just enjoy, why don't we just enjoy, falling here and
Do you guys
space?
see the other two? They went flying.
Yeah.
Raggax, Sheelal.
I saw.
You don't see them. It wasn't that they dropped. They went so far forward that you can't see them.
Well, let's have one of those classic flashback episodes where we're falling for an indeterminate amount of time and everyone takes a turn telling a really long story about something that happened.
You guys, as you call out, the cave does echo, and you do hear the Raggax, Raggax, Raggax. You guys aren't that far away.
That's the response you get. They're falling full
Was that
force.
a death cry? I think that was a death cry. That sounded like a death cry.
I'm gonna pull us back up to the lip and just look at the two of them descending, I guess. Or I can't see, actually. Only you can see.
And they're about to exit my vision.
They have exited your vision.
Oh, gosh.
Raggax, can Raggax try to... He pulls himself on the rope towards Sheelal.
Sheelal will pull, retract as well.
You guys meet in the middle.
Raggax casts False Life
Like that.
on himself. So he's going to get 2d4 plus 4 temp HP hit points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it will.
So Raggax is going to get 11 points of temp. Sheelal! I don't know what to do. Raggax just stabs himself and he just gets this aura of blood around him.
We can just wait. How far, can we see the wall on the other side of where we came from? Or is that also, are we in a ravine, kind of?
You don't know what you're in right now because you only have 60 feet of vision in every direction. You could just barely make out the waterfall 60 feet away from where you guys hit the rocks. And you can see Iska and Kaixus falling.
But all of the mushrooms have
begun falling down with you guys.
Well,
but they are
there's
falling.
no more on the walls we can't see.
No.
Raggax just holds Sheelal.
Yep.
It is a very slow, graceful fall. Is anyone doing anything?
So, Era, I didn't think to research Featherfall considering that Kaixus already had it.
There's no way.
Is
Ajax, I can't see anything. What are we looking at here?
there's a large pit
Uh-huh. Oh, I gathered that, yeah. Is there any way down, maybe?
To your left and to your right are 2 caverns. They look like they might go down.
They could descend? Okay. Well, Iska's not here to pick for us. What do you say we flip a coin? See which direction we travel.
This is awful.
Are you a betting man?
I say evens, we go left.
Is evens equivalent to heads?
Oh, I thought you were rolling a dice.
Yeah, I'm
heads.
rolling a die. It's called a D2.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume evens is a 2 then, so tails.
Okay. Heads, we go left.
All right.
And here, have a torch.
Oh, I was going to use my own, but okay.
I'll light it for you.
I have a torch.
We're gonna see if we can follow.
Raph, I just want some clarification. The little guys didn't get Featherfall, did they?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did? Okay, cool.
Yeah. You guys just got flung further outwards, but you're falling at the same pace.
See. Okay, perfect. I thought we were falling at full speed.
You guys are going left or right?
We're going left.
You begin walking down the cavern to your left. Everyone that is falling. 6 seconds. 12 seconds. 18 seconds pass. 30 seconds.
Good Lord. I prep it again just in case.
54 seconds. And you have not hit the bottom.
Oh, shit.
And you don't see the bottom either. You've got 60 more feet before you fall.
I'm going to, I'm guessing with 60 feet of dark vision, I don't know. Let's do...
With 60 feet of dark vision, you know that you're not hitting the ground.
I don't trust myself to catch it in time, so I'm just going to cast it again as soon as I start feeling this fall.
You begin feeling it, and just as you were about to fall, you recast it on all 4 of you.
All right, I can do that for as many spell slots I have left, so I think we're good.
How many more times can you cast it?
4 more.
Oh, that's not bad. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
You got a whole 240 more feet to fall.
I will say, I think if this next time I might let us fall a little bit further, so everyone kind of do like the belly first, make yourself big. Well, maybe let us fall a little bit before I cast it again.
Give me a perception roll.
19.
After about another 12 seconds of falling, you can hear the water from the waterfall smashing against the floor.
Oh, perfect. We're getting close to the bottom here.
You fall a total of 1,000 feet.
Yikes.
Before you land in a massive pool of water at the bottom of a waterfall.
Ugh.
Just
I think
like
some
the
of
battle
Raggax's
rock.
piss got into my mouth.
But you guys safely land in the water.
It's 1,000 feet. Holy shit.
Kaixus, I liked the ride. I think the ending was killer. It could have been killer.
It could have been. It could have been killer, for sure.
Really fun.
It was a lot of fun. Raggax
I'm not
throws
always
up.
a buzzkill. yeah.
Straight
He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna
vomits.
swim to shore, and I'm just like doing shaky freestyle.
You guys begin swimming to shore. Mr. Ajax and Mr. Aaravani. You took the left passageway,
We did.
and that is the one that leads down.
Oh, good.
As you begin a long trek.
Gosh,
And
1,000
as
feet
you
down.
are walking, Aaravani, with your torch, you stop for a moment as you see the skeleton of what appears to be this ostrich-like bird that has been completely dissolved into a skeleton wrapped around by this black ooze that is trapping it up against the wall.
Ajax, what the hell is that?
I don't fucking know. Is that an axe beak? Smothered by ooze?
You can give me a history check.
I can't promise I'm gonna be any good at this.
Both of you, if you would like.
5.
27.
Wow.
It looked like a bird at first. You immediately catch the beak, this massive snapping jaw-like beak. And as you run your eyes up and down, you realize instead of hands, it has these massive bony claws that just have one massive curled hook that wrap themselves around inwards on itself. These massive clawed, taloned feet. This is a hook horror.
Ew.
Denizens of the Underdark.
Oh, dog, we're in the fucking Underdark. That fully makes sense. God damn it. God damn it.
It's not
Just realizing.
the hook horror that scares you. It's the ooze there.
Era, it's moving.
Referred to as black pudding, as you start seeing the ooze begin to seep around this corpse. You would know that they're oozes. Typically these massive sticky mounds of black sludge that also resides in the Underdark. Killing their prey, suffocating and absorbing their skin, turning them into pudding. This one is satisfied.
Keep your distance. We're dealing with black pudding.
What? Is that a bad thing? Is that what happened to this? What is
In some
that?
of Altaria city-states, that might be considered a delicacy. But in the Underdark...
One more time.
What, could you say that again? Delicacy?
Delicacy.
So you're telling me I should lick this ooze is what you're saying?
No, in the
Okay.
Underdark.
What?
It will swallow you whole and absorb your flesh.
Then what the hell are we
Leaving you
doing here? Come
nothing
on, let's
but
go.
the
And I
bone.
pull him forward.
That one was satiated. I don't know if we're gonna run into anything
Ajax.
else.
Shut your mouth. There could be more. Just be quiet.
The
try to find
pudding
the
can
others.
hear us. The pudding can hear us.
The pudding hears all, Ajax. We have to be careful.
Give me perception rolls, you two.
Whoa, a natural 20. How am I getting such good perception out of nowhere?
What guy?
He took off the hat. He
When it's
means
too dark in
business.
there.
That the hat. I realized.
You grab Ajax and start running, trying to carefully avoid everything. You can stop for a moment, look around, and everywhere you look, coming from the ceilings, these emerging from the ceiling, from the walls through 1-inch cracks, slowly just oozing their way through as if looking at you. Black ooze everywhere.
This is not
You
good.
continue downwards, and you continue seeing them slowly emerging. And as you look back, peering backwards, you can see them beginning to manifest, coalesce into actual sludge that slowly seeps its way towards you.
They're following. This is no way back.
I mean, we're continuing downward though, right? We gotta keep going.
You keep running. As the other 4 arrive to the shore, you cannot see anything. It is pitch black. It is cold. It is damp. It is humid. There is this unholy aura that just simmers on the air, seeping into your very essence.
My essence seems to be unholy.
I know. I can feel it.
Can I make a religion check? I don't know what I'm.
What for?
I mean, if we
like for the aura, it's not anything religious. It's just
Okay.
more the ambience
Cool.
of
Raggax will take his knife, his dagger. He runs his hand, grabbing the blade, and he just runs his hand across it, and he's gonna cast light.
Damn, we have to do that every time you cast light?
I mean, for the goddess, yeah.
Oh my god.
You cast lights, looking around, and everything. What's the range of light?
The object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 20.
So you have 40 feet of bright vision, and you look around. It is this cold, dark purple stone, or this cold, dark purplish cavern floor. And wherever you are is so vast that the light does not hit the walls.
I think if I don't see anything in the immediate vicinity, I will call out to Ajax and Era.
You call out to them as the two of them continue sprinting.
Just keep running, keep running,
Just
keep
gotta
running,
keep
keep running.
going, keep going, keep
More and
going.
more of them emerging out from the walls. And I need everyone to make me a perception check.
24.
15.
10.
7.
17.
Sheelal, you are the only person to hear this. The soft chanting in the distance. It's this
yeah.
high-pitched, almost screeching,
Hell yeah.
slowly making their way towards you. With a 24, what you hear is
No. Don't tell me.
slowly making its way towards you.
I'd rather deal with the black pudding.
There's something coming.
Oh, maybe they can help us.
Well, I am sorry for attracting whatever the fuck kind of monstrosity is about to try and eat us.
I think it's saying food.
Yeah, Sheelal, I think it is.
What is it coming from the water, you said, or further into?
It is coming from behind you guys, further in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna kind of like get prone somewhere and try and hide.
Last time we tried that, it didn't work.
Are there rocks or stalagmites?
There are a couple of rocks that have emerged from the sides as you guys get up and quickly walk around, and there is one large enough that you guys can hide behind if you would like. Give me stealth checks.
Raggax, put your fucking knife away.
Okay, yeah, can Raggax turn off the light?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I think I have to roll a disadvantage.
Ooh.
Shit.
Raggax rolled really well in this.
What did you guys get?
I got a 6.
19.
14.
Iska got a 9.
Oh, no.
Did not do well.
As the four of you guys run down. You guys rush behind the rocks in an attempt to hide. And you just slow your breathing. And you hear the feet slowly emerging. And what you see come into your line of sight are 4 bipedal fish people.
Oh,
With these sort of webbed
no.
feet, claws at the bottom. They've got these fish eyes that do not blink. This dumb, just look on their face with these whiskers that wisp all the way down this purplish, scaly skin. And they keep walking, and there's just 4 of them, each of them carrying a makeshift javelin in their hands, and you see the first one stop and goes, "Halt! There is something new."
You know, Ralph was practicing this shit in the fucking mirror
In the shower.
2 weeks leading up to this.
He said, "I'm gonna be a fish person today."
And he stops and points at the rock you guys are hiding behind. "They are not from the Underdark. The pudding did not say they would be here. Emerge!"
I get out. I do come out from hiding with my hands up, and I say, "That's right. We're not from the Underdark. We are from the above.
Above.
We are also heavily armed and dangerous, so, you know, not food, just travelers. Please leave us alone, and we'll be on our way."
Raggax is gonna try to still hide this out.
Give me a persuasion roll.
9.
Very well. Into the cave. And they leave.
Phew. Okay. All right, guys. Call me a silver tongue, huh?
Silver tongue.
I look around again. Is Ajax, Era anywhere to be seen?
They disappear out of your line of sight, unfortunately.
I yell for them again.
Based off of what you guys can see.
Oh, okay. I yell for them again then.
You yell for them again as we cut back to them.
Come on.
We keep
We have
going
to be
lower.
close.
It's lower.
We gotta be
It's
close, I'm
lower.
sure.
We keep going
And
deeper.
after you guys run down for about 5, it feels like an eternity at this point. Eventually you stop and you see the cavern entrance, and you also see 4 Kuatoa emerging towards you guys. What? We have found them. The food the ooze has blessed us with. Food. And they start throwing the fucking javelins at you.
I summon the echo if I have time.
Roll me a quick initiative.
Do we hear all of this?
You will once they start blasting. Did anyone get above a 20?
22.
Easton, what did you get?
I got a 13.
Ajax, you're first.
So it's just a bunch of fish people
It's just a bunch of fish people
that
running
are
towards you.
referring to me as food.
They are referring to you as food.
Do I know what the fish people are?
You can give me a history check if you'd like. I'll give you this for free.
Dang. History. 26.
The Kuatoa. Honestly, harmless denizens of the Underdark that are known to be incredibly intelligent fish people having evolved from aboleths. Essentially, at some point in time, the aboleths, which are typically completely evil, emerged, and the Kuatoa essentially evolved from them, typically becoming good aligned. And you would know that many people that reside either in caves that connect to the Underdark or by the shoreline have very, very good trade relationships with the Kuatoa.
They are.
It's odd that they're about to shoot you.
Yeah, they are threatening me. Okay, behind me, there's black pudding on the way.
Oh yeah,
Okay. What's my distance from them?
they're about 100 feet away from you.
100 feet away.
This ain't no vanilla pudding.
Era, we got Kuatoa ahead.
I saw that.
I'll try and clear the path for you. I'm going to take my 30 feet forward. No, actually, I'm going to take 10 feet forward. And then I'm going to cast a 2nd level chromatic orb at the first one that I see, and it's going to be lightning damage.
Nice.
To hit is going to be 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And so if I roll, this is a 2nd level, so I've got 4d8. And so if I roll 2 of the same number, then the orb leaps to a different target.
Okay.
So let's get some D8s out.
That's sick. What a neat change.
Okay, well, it's already gonna leap because I just rolled 2 1s.
Great.
So it's not great, but... And then that's an 8 and a 5. So that's 15 points of damage. If you roll the same number on 2 or more of the D8s, the orb leaps to a different target of your choice within 30 feet. Make an attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll. The orb can't leap again unless you cast the spell with a level 2 spell slot. So,
Oh no.
I'm going to roll. Okay, so the first Kuatoa takes 15 points of lightning damage. I'm not meaning to. This is just 2024 D&D.
It always finds him.
So it can only leap one more time. It's equal to the level of the spell slot. Yeah, if it's a 3rd level, it has the possibility to leap to 3 targets.
So
As a
depending on
second,
the
it's
level,
just 2.
It can hit 2 targets, basically.
The
or
orb
more.
can't leap again unless you cast the spell with a level 2+.
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Oh, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot above 1. The orb can leap a maximum number of times equal to the level of the spell slot. So it can leap twice.
It can leap twice.
So
Okay.
the second one, just gotta
So-
roll 4.
So
You get
okay.
1 leap here.
I've got 1 leap here. I've got 1 more leap I could get. Okay. So to hit for the second one is... that's only a 10 to hit.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. It was cool. I almost did it.
It hits the first one, he goes, ow. And he's alive though, and you just see him get shocked immediately by the electricity.
And then you see that electric energy bounce off of him and zoom like right past the head of the one that's right behind him with the javelin ready. And then hit the wall.
He was looking to kill us. The pudding failed us. Is that the end of your turn?
Telekinetic shove is a range of 30 feet, and I am currently 90 feet away. So, what's the distance between the pudding behind me?
Is it 100, right?
100.
Okay, so we're kind of just pincered right now, 100 on both sides?
Yes.
Okay, then...
No, the pudding's 100 feet away from you. The Kuatoa are 30 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. In that case, rather than moving forward 10 feet, I'm gonna move backwards a little bit, kind of closer, just so I can get some space and have, well, kind of use her as a meat shield.
Okay, so you swap around right behind Era, and Era, it is your turn.
I heard them talking about the ooze, right?
Yeah, they're shouting it.
Then as I bring my halberd up, I'm going to yell at them. If you do not leave now, we have tamed the ooze, and it will consume you if you do not run. And I'm gonna charge at them
Damn, look at
and
that.
see if they react to that.
The ooze is our Lord and Savior. It cannot be consumed, for it is all consuming.
I don't know
Hopefully
what
don't.
you're playing at here, Era.
If they don't care, I'm swinging at this guy that got hit first.
Roll to hit him.
All right, let's see. Come on, cool new halberd. Let's go. That's a good roll. That is going to be 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then that is going to be a D10. Nice. That's going to be 13 points of damage, and I get to roll that D4 now.
Yes, you
Plus 3 points of fire damage.
do. This Kuatoa erupts into flames. Yeah. As he just gone.
And I just, at the other ones, point the halberd at them. If you do not run now, this will happen to you as well.
I'd listen to him if I were you.
The pudding has never failed us. Die, food!
I'm gonna move Shadow Masu in the middle of them.
You summon Shadow Masu in between them. It is at the end of your turn.
That's all I got. Actually, are they close to each other, Raf?
They're bundled. Yeah, they're bundled up together.
Well, I have a weapon mastery that I can use cleave. So I'm going to do that.
That is true.
Do it. Natural 20.
That will hit.
It's just a modifier. I don't add a Great Weapon Master, I assume, to that or anything?
No, it's just the modifier.
Then
on it,
would
yeah.
that technically be 10? Because my modifier is 5.
I believe so. We'll
So,
call it that for now until I look it up.
yeah. So it's just the weapon modifier is the damage for cleave.
You cleave through in one fell swoop. The first guy erupts into fire. The second guy... And you summon Shadow Masu in between yourself and them.
That's it.
Black magics, the black pudding warned us. And the first one's gonna charge at Shadow Masu. The second one's gonna charge at Shadow Masu. The third one's gonna charge at Shadow Masu. All right, that was a 6 and a 3.
He's
This was a natural
invincible.
19.
All right, he's
and
gone.
Both of them go to swing at him. Shadow Masu dodges out of the way. Impossible. Let me show you how it's done. And they take the javelin and just stab Shadow Masu. I've got them. Meanwhile, by the rock, 60 feet away, you all hear that.
Ah,
Well,
Hey, I think I found him.
we should go help.
yeah.
You got it. And I run over there.
I'll use my bonus action dash.
With 30 feet, you can see them in range. You're 30 feet away from them. So you bonus action dash, if you want to. You still have your movement if you'd like to, Zach.
Like, what do you mean?
You guys 60 feet away from them at the start. You can bonus
Yeah,
action
yeah.
dash 30
he's-
feet.
he's
30
running
feet to
into
get right
it.
behind them. You run right into them.
And he'll
You can have the first turn.
he'll stab.
Yep.
Hey there, guys.
Go to stab him.
Do I get sneak attack because of Shadow Masu?
Shadow Masu's gone.
It's just
Oh,
me.
it's a
I mean,
one
I'm by
hit.
one of them or at 2.
Oh,
yeah.
if you're there, then yeah. 17.
17 will hit them.
8 points of stabby plus 16, 420. Just blaze.
That is enough to kill
Ooh, there we
the
go.
first Kuatoa.
Let's go.
As you run back, you stab him, and he's the one that killed Shadow Masu. No, they lie. Hits the ground. 2 left. Kaixus, Raggax, would you guys like to do anything?
2
You are
left.
30 feet away.
2 left, you say? I'll run up to one and
You're gonna be 30 feet away from them with your movement.
oh duh, that's right. I'll firebolt one of them.
Firebolts, the weak one or the not weak one?
How weak is the weak one?
I don't know how to tell you this without telling you that he's not looking good at all right now. A firebolt might kill him.
Okay, then I'll firebolt him. 14?
14 will hit him.
Just a little guy.
10 fire.
He had 8.
Yay!
You run up and you see him like bring the spear back down. No, they lied. The pudding! And your firebolt goes straight through his chest. Pudding consume me. He drops to the ground.
Sorry about the pudding. That's it for me.
Raggax, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, Raggax runs, follows them, getting within 30 feet. He takes his blood-covered dagger. He does a little flick towards the remaining Kuatoa,
It's just one guy. He's just one guy.
and he will cast Sacred Flame.
Failure.
All right.
Nice. I think that's a 2d8 now, right? With level
That's-
5.
It's an 8 radiant damage.
Nice.
He catches a flame with your sacred flame, and he says, "Oh, no, they are magical. I thought we were the only ones."
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Raggax takes one long look at him. Hey, fucking die! And he uses. Oh, I guess he's not larger
he
than
is
me.
not. He is not larger than you.
Damn it! Damn it!
He is not larger than you.
Little
You
guys
cannot-
all around.
That's Raggax's turn.
You hear from behind you And she's going to cast Firebolt.
I was about to say. She said fireball, and I was like, overkill.
Everybody
that's
ducks.
She's been waiting to use it. It doesn't matter.
Everyone ducks. That's a 19. That is 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
As everyone ducks, and the Kuatoa just goes, no, embrace me. And the Kuatoa are dead.
They're dead. I look behind. Is the ooze still coming?
Approaching.
Guys, we gotta run. There's ooze. Hurry.
Fuck.
You have to feed them to the black pudding. It's what they want.
Chuck 2 of them behind us and run.
I'm gonna rifle through the one I killed any quickly. Is there anything special on him?
You got fish.
How many?
2 fish. You don't know what type of fish.
He'll stuff them around in his strap and run.
You toss 2 of the Kuatoa into the pudding, and as you throw it, they immediately just begin to just envelop them, and just this Kuatoa is dead, but there's this massive smile that creeps onto his face.
He's with the ooze. He's with the pudding.
He has arrived in heaven. And you guys run back to that rock.
Is it slowing them down by any chance?
No.
Oh, they're still in pursuit.
We just fed them. Now they're even more hungry.
There's a bunch of them.
You run all the way back to that rock you guys hid behind, and you are safe.
Oh, it's good to see you guys.
So,
Oh man.
Underdark.
We're
Oh,
here.
that's right. They did say Underdark.
Well, if the Kuatoa aren't anything, the black pudding and the hook whore that was getting dissolved are all clear.
What?
A hook whore.
Oh,
That's what that thing was?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I heard something different.
Well,
What'd you
regardless
hear?
of what Raggax heard,
I
don't
wanna-
get too excited, Raggax. It's
I don't
not
wanna
that,
say
trust
it.
me.
You can tell me.
So,
No, I don't want to corrupt you.
I mean, I don't want to point out, but I don't know if this was the way that Brandyr intended for us to go.
I think this is the opposite of the surface. Unless
True.
there's an Underdark arena, we've kind of gone in the wrong direction.
I do. You say Underdark Arena, and Kaixus becomes thoughtful. We need to lay low, and you can't get much lower than the Underdark without stepping foot into the 9 hells. So, I don't know.
Look, I don't know
Maybe.
much about the Underdark, but honestly, I don't know if I would prefer this over a floating city with Malevius in it.
I mean, I know Malevius wants to kill us. And obviously, ooze. But that's just a monster. Maybe there's a civilization nearby.
Well, you know what they say. At the end of the day, all roads lead to the Underdark. Eventually.
Did
what
they
they
say that?
I don't know. I just thought that I'd use that idiom.
Is that another thing from your world?
I guess so.
Yes, it sure is. I think that if he were to, we may have left a crumb trail. He'll find Brandyr because they saw us enter the fort. I don't know if they're necessarily going to be able to find us. They might think we're dead. They probably think we're dead.
I mean, can I potentially do a survival check or another check if one is more applicable to try to determine if there is any intelligent life activity in the area?
You just saw it.
That was it. That was the
pudding.
peak. That was peak intelligence.
You can give me a history check if you would like.
All right. Good lord, really good. 27.
This was a 2-tiered history check.
Damn.
The Underdark is home to many intelligent life. The Drow, many elementals, and Genasi live down here.
Whoa.
the Myconoids, the Mushroom People, the Kuatoa, Aboliths. There's plenty of life down here. And of course, the ever-terrifying Mind Flayers that make up many a colonies down here. But you remember something
Oh.
as you sit and ponder, listening to the name of Beluseo,
Beluseo.
the city that Brandyr suggested you all would go to. It is common knowledge that there is a massive fight pit and stadium, a coliseum in that city. You also remember hearing your father saying he would be going to Beluseo on business trips. It was not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
But he would always say he would never be caught on the surface in the Colosseum.
He would never be caught on the surface in the Colosseum. Damn. Should I know? should I know more than what he was letting on?
No.
Raph, would I be able to make any kind of connection? Maybe?
Are you sharing this information?
I mean, I already told them
I
that.
would.
No, I mean,
Oh,
Brennen.
gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I might say something and allude to the fact that maybe there's something that prevented him from. I don't know.
Oh my
Something about
God.
him not being on the surface doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's not like he's a fucking.
Kaixus.
At least back then, at least he wasn't like some kind of terrorist. What?
It all makes sense now, Kaixus.
What?
Your father.
Yeah.
And Raggax gets as close to him as he can. He looks up at him.
What the fuck?
Your father. I didn't think about it at first, but I'm putting the pieces together.
Okay.
He's a vampire.
I slap him.
Ow, ow, ow.
As much as I would love to believe he's an undead monstrosity, he is unfortunately not that.
Aaravani, give me a history check
I'm just
at
gonna
advantage.
mutter in my head, like, I mean, I've only ever known the surface. I never thought there would be an underground. Well, that's a 19 for the first roll. All right, so 19, you said history?
History.
That'll be a 21.
You only ever knew of some fighting pit on the surface. But you also start thinking back as you guys sit on this rock and catch your breath for a second. There was a lot of money that flowed into that city. It was as close to a prosperous, Rome-like, almost metropolis as you could get. Beautiful marble buildings, pure white, this ornate coliseum that could fit hundreds of thousands of people. All walks of life coming through. But even with that, it always felt like there was more money flowing through that city than even the Colosseum could make. With your history check, you also remember murmurings of people mentioning the fight pit, and then you never watching them fight. You remember fighters that would be excited to be going out on this champion-like run, but then you never saw them fight.
Like they had won before, but never seen them in the arena at all?
You had seen them in the arena before, but they would be mentioning either a fight that was upcoming, and you either assumed that you missed it, or you were recovering from your own injuries. But on more than one occasion, you remember other fighters going into the fight pit, emerging victorious, going to you, claiming about another fight they had, and then you never witnessed that fight, and you never saw that fighter again.
Well, shit. I never really made the connection before, but racking my brain, it seems that there might be another arena somewhere, and
All
if we are to believe what Malevius said,
A
roads
literal underground.
to the Underdark.
maybe that bodes true for this place as well.
Gentlemen, I think our fortune is to be made where the sun doesn't shine.
Look, I know that arena like the back of my hand, but down here it's a whole different story, so I don't know how much I can inform you guys about, but it's cutthroat. People died every day. I had the potential to, so we got to be careful about that, okay?
I mean, you made it out alive,
And that's
and now
the
you
thing,
have a whole team backing you
Era,
up.
if you were so successful in the pit, like, why didn't you see this secret arena?
I mean, to be honest with you, after I left home, it was a bit of a haze for me, and this was the first place I found Beluseo, and I mean, you see how I get sometimes, this rage in me, and that's all I had for weeks, a month. All I could do was fight to get it out, so honestly, I really don't remember much before Zai came around. I'll try to describe as much as I can, but this is a whole new ball game for me.
That's fair. So I guess, is there, I guess, a lead off from this basin of water at the end of this waterfall, or is it kind of just pooling here?
It just pools there.
Okay.
You assume that there has to be some sort of network of caves at the bottom of the basin for it to flow somewhere else, but it doesn't look like it's like a suction effect either on the surface.
So is there any way to go from this base area, or is it just
You know where the Kuatoa walked from.
Yeah, so we could have
So you
continued
just gotta
and just
head
went
that
back
way.
this way.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, we're not really going to be able to go back up. At least, not with the way that myself and Aaravani came down.
Yeah, the pudding is probably not the best option right now, but a coliseum underground, I don't know if that's any better.
Well, one can make us money, and one will turn us into pudding. So I think the money-making option.
So now we have to figure out which direction we need to head.
Probably the opposite way, and I just point to like where the Kuatoa came from.
Raggax looks at Era. Era, now would be a great time for Zai to send you a letter. Ah!
You know, that would be great, but you know what? I didn't think about that, and I'm just going to vibe check. Is it the same feeling I kind of got before when I was at Brandyr's place?
I'm not gonna have you roll because you have no idea. This is a whole new sensation for you.
I mean, to be honest with you, I feel nothing, especially with where we are
that's
now.
So sad.
So, I mean, I feel something, not Zai. That's the connection is what I was trying to infer, but unless we somehow get one in the near future, I think for now we are still on our own until the surface comes. So,
Until we can get to the surface, we're in the dark. At least when it comes to Zai.
So I guess we keep pushing forward. That's all we can do.
All right, folks. Gang ho.
Gang ho.
Gang ho.
Gang home.
You all begin marching. You don't know what cardinal direction this is, but you begin marching. And after about a 10-minute walk, you begin to see light. The same purplish blue light emerge from the cavern. And as you all slowly approach it, you start feeling the cave begin to get larger and larger. The bioluminescent lights brightening the rest of the cave before you. As you all walk the last sort of 10 minutes there, you see the true Underdark. As the cave mouth completely opens up to a massive realm beneath the surface, as you sit another 2,000 feet above the bottom of the Underdark, and you stare upwards to a ceiling 1,500 feet above you. You see the rocks forming, creating these jagged edges, and you peer out at these massive mushrooms growing up, these spires twisting and turning, wrapping themselves around the terrain around you. This underground beauty that stands before you. And miles upon miles in the distance, just on the outskirts of your own horizon, you see fire and the silhouettes of a large black steel coliseum.
Holy shit.
What did I tell you?
You can't make out the city around you. There is no civilization between you and them. Just a quick sort of eye search around lets you know that it will take you a couple hours just to make it there safely. But there is some sort of civilization there.
Just stunned at that. Wow.
As you peer outwards, Aaravani, you take one more step, and your shoe gets caught in the ground as you lift it up, scrape some of the black pudding that etched itself you must have stepped on, and as you finish scraping your foot, one more letter. And that's where we will end.
Hell
this
yeah,
episode.
baby.
Let's go.
Let's
Hell
go.
Hell of a thing.
Hey there, this is Easton, player of the barbarian fighter Aaravani. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages with the links down in the description. Don't forget to share those with your friends as well. We upload new videos every Wednesday on all major podcasting sites. Thank you again for giving us your support, and we will be right back here next week as our journey continues.